I get why people stand behind me, and I'm not bashing him. I don't want to make it seem like I'm bashing him. I think he deserves his credit for his projects, but I'm not of the mind that just because you put John David Washington in a movie in black and white, then I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, it's so great. No, well, and to your point, really quick, Vince, because you made a comment. You said, so I don't look at it as an art.
I was asking.
It's not okay. Well, I don't think it was ever an art. I think it was based on the time period. There was no color when black and white first came out. It wasn't no color. So that was the birth of television, was black and white. Over the years, television kept progressing. So to look at it as an art form when it wasn't necessarily an art form, it was available, is different than what you're talking about, which is somebody saying, okay, I want to go back retro, I'm going to go black and white, do this in black and white. So it has the feels of a classic. And I think that's the difference in how I view things and how you view things. You see it, you're like, oh, they did the classic. They went the classic route. The classic route was the initial route. So is it really classic, is what I'm saying. Like if there were other options, then it would be considered classic, but it was just the only option. So that's not necessarily meaning it's a classic. The movie could be a classic because of the performances that were done in the movie and how it made you feel. That's what I feel makes a classic, but not necessarily it being in black and white. So yeah, I am of the mind that I did not pay thousands of dollars for a TV to play with the best clarity possible for you to give me a classic, mind you, that you're putting.
Well, first of all, shop on Black Friday, okay? Because nobody should be paying thousands of dollars for a TV in this age. Like they're not even that expensive.
Well, I haven't bought a TV. I haven't bought a TV now. I'm talking about when I bought the TV.
Like,
WandaVision. Yeah, let's not act like WandaVision wasn't like what? How long ago was that?
I'm not. This isn't a diss or a shot at you. It's kind of just recognizing your preferences, right? You prefer to watch things in high def color, probably 2160 bits, and that's cool. I don't mind a well done art piece. All right, and even as much as we may have cringed through the relationship of John David and Zendaya, I thought it was interesting use of the black and white tool because it's essentially a filter. Is what it is, and it's not just it's not just relegated to only flashbacks and things. Even back when they had color, and I know you're going to argue against this point. The Wizard of Oz. The very first 30 minutes of that movie did not have to be in black and white. The whole entire thing, they used black and white as a tool to paint the picture that they were trying to paint. That this is the world, it's black and white, and now, guess what? Color. Also, Werewolf by Night. I thought Werewolf by Night was a pretty good production. They did have a color version of it, but the black and white was meant to depict it in an element that shows that it's kind of, a little more of a throwback to the monsters. And so in those instances, I think that it's helpful. I'm like you, bro. I prefer to watch things in color.